big difference this time is we are staying at Edgewater, which...
Yep, first time.
Yeah, and have we been coming here like 20 years?
Yeah.
So it's really funny that we've never stayed there.
No.
So we will take you along, be sure to show you our room. We'll wrap it up and tell you what we thought about our stay. Okay, we were able to check in early, which is awesome. There was no line, as you could see, and so we are heading to the room. Okay, you guys, we just got checked in here at Edgewater in Laughlin. We're in 23903, so in the Sedona Tower. So, first glance, they still have the popcorn ceiling. It's still low right here.
Yeah.
Very low. So, the bathroom, well, there's a Keurig. I know that you want it in the bathroom.
Yeah, oh
That's
well.
kind of weird. We can move that. But, I mean, there's a lot of counter space. But I will say the lighting in here is terrible. Isn't it really dark?
Yeah, very dark.
It's so dark.
That toilet's really low.
That is a low toilet. I can't believe how dark it is in here. It's really bizarre. Showers, you know, not new. I mean, it does look clean though. I have to give them that at least because it's...
You know, just looking at the doors, I think it's, you know, been...
I don't know, but there's like a seat in here. I don't know. That's weird, but it is so dark. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but this is a very dark bathroom and entryway here. So here is the closet area. You know, I prefer a closet with doors. No doors on this sucker, so it's big at least, but
yeah.
I don't know why they do that. Cheap, I guess. So here we have 2 queen beds. So very standard, I would say. Nothing spectacular at all, but...
Of course, dark room, and they painted the wall dark. So.
Yeah, I guess that's not helping. Yeah, and then we have the popcorn ceilings out here, too.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of drawers that we really don't need, and a very funny little computer monitor.
Yep.
Slash TV.
Yep.
No refrigerator. And no safe.
You know we like our refrigerator.
So that's kind of a bummer. Little seating area here. We did pay, our room was comp, but we paid to get a river view.
Yeah, it's $25 a night for a river view.
So, I mean, I don't know if it's worth it, but it is pretty today, I will say that.
Yeah, it is. It's just such a small window. You know, Aquarius has such large windows.
I guess that's what it is. It just seems, I don't know. Yeah. So, this is our room, folks. We are here for 3 nights, and again, it's our first time staying here, so... First impression, I'm kind of meh. It's a room. Nothing spectacular at all. Definitely, I think Riverside, just on first glance, and Aquarius has better looking rooms, I would say. But be sure to stay tuned. We'll let you know what we think. Hey, you guys, we're just leaving Laughlin and wanted to give you our final thoughts on our room at Edgewater. It was our first time staying there. And as you saw with the room tour, our first impressions were not great. I mean, we were like, I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't have high hopes after we saw the room.
No, and I am first to admit I was totally wrong because we had a really great stay.
We did.
We really did. You know, the room isn't fancy pants by any stretch of the imagination, but I will say it was so clean. The housekeeping service there is awesome.
They get an A, and as you know, housekeeping, we're kind of picky about that, making sure we get housekeeping, and they do a great job.
Yeah, and they were on point every day. You know, by the time we got back to the room was clean, extra towels, full-size waters. Yeah, so for the cleanliness went a long way with that room for sure. And I mean, overall, I think it was all really pros. Like the air conditioning worked great.
Yeah.
The beds were squeaky, and I don't know if that was just like the frames or what.
Yeah,
you know?
and they're probably a little soft for some people.
Yeah, it was soft for me. Mattress was soft
fine
for me.
Yeah,
it was a little mushy, but
good pillows, good bedding.
Yeah, I was gonna say the bedding was good, and also the towels. Sometimes we get the skimpiest, sad towels, and they were actually good sized and a good thickness. And the shower, I would say, it got extremely hot, which I love, but the pressure was not good. It kind of trickled out, right?
Yeah, I mean, it had an old style head. I thought the pressure would be good, but no, it just water just kind of falls.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the only con other than, and this just goes back to kind of the room motif, but it was very dark room. Like really dark. The lighting was terrible. The lighting in the bathroom
very
was
dark in the bathroom.
terrible.
They painted the walls and the ceiling all the same color, so it just gives the room a dark feel.
Yeah.
And a very small window.
Right. And so the window isn't, I mean, it's letting in some light, but not a heck of a lot, even midday. And as we mentioned, we did get comped for our room, but we paid $25 a night for a so-called river view. And if you could tell, we couldn't even see the river. I mean, it was so funny. You had to literally like put your head against the glass to look straight down for the river.
The window's on top of the air conditioner, and so you can't. All you can see is the mountain or the mountain. So do not pay for a river.
Totally,
you can get the same view out of every room.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely not worth that $25 a night. That being said, Tom went and spoke to the casino host, which we don't even have a host, like a regular host.
We don't have any status there, but I went in and talked to her. She's very nice and looked at our play. And normally, just so you know, if you have a net loss, they're more likely to comp your room charges. I actually was ahead at the Edgewater for some strange reason. I don't know how. But Stacy was down, she comped off the Riverview charge, and so it was $83 off the bill. So
sometimes it pays to be a loser,
and it pays to ask, even if you don't have status. Just talk to a host. And, just see what you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. It never hurts to ask. So our room, I mean, I thought it was very comfy. It was so quiet. Although I will say the hotel was very quiet. So I don't know if normally you would hear, more than we did. I never heard a neighbor at all.
I didn't either. But we didn't have to really share elevators very much. We were up on the 23rd floor, and elevators were like straight up and down. So it was not crowded. I'm sure that's part of why it was quiet.
And the Keurig coffee maker in the room worked great. They give you 2 full-size waters a day, which we appreciate too. And one thing, the parking structure isn't super convenient. I'll say you have to, park and then walk outside through the casino a bit. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But just so you know, be prepared. And then again, not a refrigerator in the room. We were fortunate. The ice maker worked well and was close to our room, so we just kept replenishing our cooler, and it was fine.
Yeah, it worked fine for the drinks.
Yeah. So, overall, I am happy to report I actually enjoyed our stay there.
Yeah.
Location on the river is awesome because you can go either way to the other casinos. As you know, we love to walk, so that is great too. I really enjoyed that. Across the street's the Trop too, so yeah, very easy. So we definitely enjoyed our stay there. I don't know that it's our favorite hotel in Laughlin. We're actually going to put a list together of our opinion of the worst to first, how we feel about the rooms in general from our stays there, so be sure to look for that. And we did vlog while we were here in Laughlin, so make sure to look out for days 1, 2, and 3. We'll be posting those. We did some really fun stuff this trip. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free and really helps us out, get our views, our videos out there, and get more views for us. And if you have any suggestions on where we should go, where we should stay, where we should eat, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.